The Relander case, which at present engaging the attention of America, lightens up some dark corners of our national family cupboard. There's a garish light on the family skeleton which reposes there, suggests some disquieting thought, and brings up the issue of miscegenation, that mingling of the blood of two races which is as old as the Negro's enforced entrance upon the American scene. This ancient monument to man's humanity has, like Janus, two faces. The first is the furtive and underhanded, and is labeled a white man's privilege. This one has the silent and sinister sanction of white society everywhere, and in spite of white and black Ku Kluxers, it is a thing which the much feared social equality would inevitably decrease. For if white men were made to realize that they would have to marry with their mate, the chances are that all but the very few who honorably love would leave Negro women alone. The other faces of miscegenation is lit with hope and is labeled a way of escape for some Negroes who are already part white and tired of a struggle wherein they can have no pride of race to back them, since they are not truly of either race. So we see every year more and more instances of colored people who live among Negroes but are passing for white among the Caucasians, and others who cross over the line altogether and make the American white man what he is. A race whose mixture of black blood is largely unknown and unsuspected, and no fair-minded person can very well blame them for it. We at least feel it is but paying the white man back his own base coin. The consequence is that in America, while we can tell who a Negro is, we can never tell who isn't. Even Southerners marry these and never know their racial identity, even after their offspring have grown up, until they discover early photographs or consult parish records. But nature has her own way of redressing the balances and fooling those who hope to see an early breeding out of the Negro stock. For if you will but look around in your city streets, you will see that most mulatto women bear children who are darker than themselves. Thus that yellow fever which causes black men and maidens to put an extra premium on light women and man as prospective partners is the very thing which is trimming lightness down to brownness, and this race of ours. And then too there is an ever increasing number of white women in Negro Harlem, Washington, and elsewhere are passing for colored because as poor white women they could only secure conductors as husbands, while as white Negroes, the pick of black lawyers, husbands, doctors, ministers, and big businessmen will compete for the chance to become their meal ticket for life. All of which is a tremendous counterweight in any 3 generations to the force of that social impulse among society. Negroes which prompts them to lend the white man in promoting whitening process.